Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Fabiola Suarez and today I am here to show you how to declutter your iPhone 2020. Our phones, whether you admit it or not, are a device that we actually look at and carry around every single day of our lives. In my experience, when I look at my phone and a whole bunch of different apps are out of place, they don't have like a certain pattern, I have a bunch of different notifications and I struggle to find the apps that I'm looking for because of the background and all that stuff. I get really uneasy and it makes me feel a little bit frustrated. So let's just stop this introduction and let's just dive into the tips that I have for you guys today, because I know that you all came for that. So the first tip that I have for you is to have a solid background color as your home screen background. For me, I love pink, so I just put this solid pink background just because with this solid background I can see all the different apps that I have. I can find every app with ease, because sometimes we use these crazy backgrounds with crazy colors or with crazy text with crazy quotes that actually mean something to us, or it looks super cool, but we often just struggle to find the apps when we can't really see because of all of the mess that the background indulges in. My number one tip for you guys to have a decluttered iPhone, and not only to have it but for it to feel that way, is to have a solid background color that will help you find the apps faster. And when you open your phone, the first thing that you see are the apps that you're trying to look for and not just the crazy colored background that you may have.
So tip number 3 is to clear your widget. And your widgets are actually at the very first screen of your iPhone. And if you have never seen this screen before, then you may have been probably looking at a lot of apps right now instead of just these two. And what I do is just swipe right, as I already said, and then I just click the edit button, and you're going to see a list of the widgets that you already have. In my case, I only have my sub count, which is far more easier to just swipe right and see how many subscribers I have than to actually open up the YouTube Studio app and figure it out. And then I have my batteries, and this is a place where I see how much battery does my phone have. All you do is just click the edit button, and then you would see all of the other widgets available for you to put on that little first screen of your iPhone.
Tip number 4 that I have for you guys is to do a monthly decluttering of all the apps. Go through your phone app by app and ask yourself, do I really use this app? Because sometimes, I don't know about you guys, and maybe you guys do this too, but sometimes when I'm just looking at my phone, I see apps that I don't even remember downloading, or apps that I kind of remember downloaded but I haven't really used in a while or haven't used at all. And those apps, what they do is just take up space, makes you have a bunch of different screens on your phone that you don't really use. I recommend that every single month you take a while to just sit back and literally go app by app. For example, here I'm looking at the calendar. Okay, do I use that calendar? Yes. Why do you use it for? To see the date that we are in today. Okay, the Google Calendar app. Okay, why do I have 2 calendars? Oh, because this one I use to actually plan all the things that I have to do day by day. Okay, the Photos app. Yes, I need it. And you just go one by one with all the different apps that you have. Ask yourself 2 different questions. What is this app? Do I know what's it for? What it does? Okay, yes or no? And the second most important question to ask yourself is, do I really use it? Do I really use this? I can confidently say that all of my different apps that I have on my phone are actually apps that I 100% use, and I know exactly where they are.
Tip number 5 is to group similar apps together. As you can see here on my iPhone, I group the photos and the camera app on the right side of my iPhone, at the top right side of my iPhone. Then I have the Facebook and Messenger apps, the YouTube and the YouTube Studio app. You are kind of guessing the pattern right here. The reason why I don't put them in folders is because I just don't want to forget that I have them there, and I just literally just want to unlock my iPhone and see those apps. That's another tip that I have for you guys, just to group similar apps right next to each other. This tip goes really hand to hand with the next tip that I have for you, which is tip number 6, and it is to group your apps in folders. I'm gonna go ahead and click this finance folder, and you can see that it is all like kind of finance based, money based. And if I swipe to the left, you would see that this is the screen where I have a bunch of different folders, and I have the music folder, which contains all of these music related apps. I also have my travel folders. I also have my video folders. You may have probably noticed how my phone doesn't have any notifications at the moment. So one of my number one tips on how to declutter your iPhone is to actually turn off all of the notification settings from the majority of the apps that I have. And to do this, you would go to the settings app, and then you will just click the notifications button right here, and you can just scroll down all of the different apps that you have. And you may have probably seen that a lot of them have the notifications on off. I just do this because I just really dislike having a bunch of different notifications on my phone, and most of them are really unnecessary. Like, why would I need a notification for like PacSun, for example? I'm going to give you a little example on how to turn off your notifications. So let's just take this Arrive app right here, and you're just going to literally just swipe this to the left side, and all the notifications will be disabled. You can also tap it to turn it on. You can also tap it to turn it off, whatever you prefer. And you can also adjust the alerts, which means the notifications, whether you want it to just appear on the banner, notification center, lock screen. But if you want all the notifications to just disappear, then you just tap it and turn it off completely. Tip number 8 that I have for you all is to do and arrange your shortcut settings. And if you're not familiar of what your shortcuts settings are, it is just a little screen, the top right side of your iPhone screen, and this is just all of your shortcut settings, and these are called your shortcut settings because you don't actually have to find the calculator app on your phone. You can just swipe down and you can just click the little button and the calculator will automatically appear. So those are just your shortcut settings. And if you want to rearrange them or just eliminate the ones that you don't want, you can just go to the settings, go to Control Center right here, and you can just click the customize control, and just as the widgets, you have the opportunity to just scroll from the different controls that you can add to your shortcut settings. But me personally, I only find useful to have the flashlight, the timer, the calculator, the camera, the screen recording, and the low power mode. If you want to add another one, you can just click the little green button right here, and it will appear where you have space on the downside of the screen. And if you want to just delete it, you can just click the red button and just click remove, and then you will no longer have it. Hello guys, Editing Fabiola here. I forgot to mention that another tip that I do and that I started incorporating precisely this year is to every single year take the time to just delete all of the photos that you have in your camera roll and all of your videos. I know that this sounds crazy and sounds a little bit scary, but before you delete them, make sure to upload them into the Google's Photo app, and that way you have more storage on your iPhone and you can start anew and fresh and start making new memories with your new iPhone without any photos on your camera roll, and just like have them safely stored on your Google Photos app.
Okay, you guys, that is it for my how to declutter your iPhone 2020 video. I really hope that all these tips you found helpful. And if you think that I missed a tip that you think that it will be helpful for me and for the other audience members, then please go ahead and feel free to put your little grain of sand and comment on the comment section down below. 1 tip, 2 tips, any tips that you think that may be helpful for us. I would greatly appreciate it because I'm always looking for different ways that people don't mention as often to declutter your iPhone. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already, and also make sure that you follow me on Instagram to see more of my day-to-day life. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, you guys.